governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, has said that the Nigerian president of Igbo extraction will only happen if the people of the southeast stop threatening the country with secession. El-Rufai said the regions that have produced presidents that ruled Nigeria achieved the feast by negotiating with people and political parties, stressing that politics has to do with negotiations and convincing others on why they should vote for the candidates. Can you imagine? You guys that have been voted for, what have you done? See where where you have brought the country. See where you have borrowed the country. According to him, Igbo will need to seek alliance with other regions if they want someone from their area to be the next president. One thing I would have been happy about that all those regions who have, in one way or the other, have a taste of the presidency. Are they being, maybe their people, they are having maybe some special. We are not talking about their cronies. We are talking about real people, regular people on the road, on the street, whether they are getting any benefits or whatever. I don't know whether when you become a northern governor, or maybe you are from the north and you are a president and what have you, or all those other regions that have been president before. Tell us what they have done in the first place. To me, anybody who wants to be president can be president in as much the person is qualified, in as much the person has what it takes. Because if you are from the north and you are doing the right thing, what has that got to do? In as much everybody is fine, you go about doing the bidding of the people. That is what is most important. But unfortunately, these people, whether they are from Igbo extraction, whether they are from the northern extraction, or whichever region they are coming from, it is always all about their politicians and their leaders. Those are the ones that are complaining about all this marginalization. But the real marginalization is the marginalization. Let me not cut my tongue. Marginalization of the poor, of the masses. When you see the remuneration and the benefit that the politicians are getting compared to the masses, it is heartbreaking. Those are the things we are talking about. All of you, whether you are from Igbo, you are from Yoruba, you are from whichever region, all of you that are fighting for presidency, you are fighting for this. You are just doing that at your own, for your own good, not because of the masses. Now, like El-Rufai is talking now, you that you have been in power for God knows how long, what have you people given to the Nigerian people? What have you brought to the table? Pain, poverty. People are getting poorer and poorer every day. Insecurity is there. People are losing their lives on account of what? And you guys are coming here to brag. What are you bragging for? What are you bragging about? Okay. According to him, Igbo people will need to seek alliance with other regions if they want someone from their area to be the next president. The governor said this during a webinar organized by the Africa Leadership Group and tagged Developing a Viable Nation. They will just organize program for themselves and begin to speak what gladdens them to make themselves feel good. Of course, they are the ones enjoying the country. The so-called politicians, the leaders at various levels across board, they are the ones that will be talking about, Nigeria has been good to me. Nigeria has been good to me. But can that same thing be said, by Nigerians on the streets? No. They will form program, they will talk all manner of things. At the end of the day, they will do nothing. See, a typical example is what is happening in your own state. See people that have lost their lives. Is that how to govern? I'm not going to pay ransom. I'm not going to do this. At the end of the day, you are not going to stand your feet on the ground that nobody will be kidnapped. Everybody will enjoy maximum security. What do you people do? You allow all these terrorists to do whatever they want to do. You go back and begin to tell us another thing. Is that, see, poverty, hunger in the land. What can they boast of? Incompetent people all over the place. Well, the governor said this during the webinar. The event was hosted by Pastor Itua Iudalu of Trinity House. El-Rufai, while responding to a question about why someone of Igbo extraction has not become Nigeria's president yet, said, "I don't think anyone has stopped the Southeast from going for the presidency. But you see, you cannot get the presidency of Nigeria by threat or by shouting victimhood." And yet, you see, if there are regions who are not supposed to be getting the presidency, it is you people, because you have not brought any good thing to this country. It is you people. You see the terrorism that you guys have escalated to high level. It's not a lucrative business. If it is, if there's any region who does not qualify in the recent, who does not qualify to get the presidency, it is from your region, El-Rufai. It is from your region. And what are you guys telling us? And a lot of people are falling for all of these things. Even your people they are being deceived, because at the end of the day, they should ask themselves, if they really know what they want for themselves, they should ask themselves that even our people have been in position of authority for God knows when. Yes, what have we gained? No. Well, he said that I don't think anyone has stopped the Southeast from going for the presidency, but you see, you cannot get presidency of Nigeria by threats and by shouting victimhood. This is a political process, and you have to engage other parts of Nigeria to convince them to support you. That is what everyone does. That is what Jonathan did in 2011. That is what Buhari did in 2015 and 2019. That is what every president does. You don't stay in your corner, abuse everyone in Nigeria and say, give me presidency. Who are the people? Just get it right, because you are using IPOP to threaten those who are not. Is that the reason why those ones are not even believing in Nnamdi Kanu? Good and fine. Fair to them, they are entitled to their opinion. So don't use Nnamdi Kanu to rob those who have been in your party, because you can't tell me because if you are talking about those who you think that they are abusing everybody, it is Nnamdi Kanu that is abusing all of you. And I have never heard him. I've never heard them telling you that they want presidency, because I don't know why you are using tactics to rob those ones who believe in one Nigeria. Because Nnamdi Kanu and some people, or majority of the people in the Southeast, they want Biafra. They don't want presidency. So the ones that want one Nigeria, who have been in your party, they have not come out to abuse you. So don't use that as an excuse for them. All of you or not, we know that all of you are the same, but don't use that as an excuse. The IPOP members and the Nnamdi Kanu themselves, they are not asking for presidency. Those who are asking for presidency, they are not abusing you. So don't mix all these things together. Presidency is not by allocation. It is the result of a political process. You join a political party, your party negotiates with other parts of the country, and it happens. That is how it is done, and you cannot get it by sitting down or threatening secession. It won't work. I think the Southeast is going about the wrong way, because if you look at the APC, All Progressives Congress, for instance, we do not have many footprints in the Southeast. Okay, it go clear for your eye. And what of the people who are in your this thing? Some of the Igbos who are in your party, they are not in your party, Abi. And all this underage voting that you people are counting, the corruption that is in the election, is that what you guys are boasting of? At the end of the day, see where you have brought Nigeria. The people you are talking about, check their people and check your own people. Who are the people living in luxury? Who are the people who are better among your people? See all your children all over, they are littered all over the place, begging, and that is what you guys are glorying in. Shame on you people, honestly. It's a shameful thing. The ones who want Nigeria, they are in your party, they are not abusing you. The ones who are abusing you, they don't even want the presidency you are talking about. So I don't even know why this man is mixing everything up. Okay, that is pure injustice and wickedness. Certainly not fair, because God and men who have right conscience. I am not an Igbo man. I am an Ishan Edo. Agree that the Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo are the majority tribes in Nigeria. But why are the Igbos being schemed out after time from being president in Nigeria? That I am about 54 years age. This evil manipulations is not going anywhere. As long as power remains in the north, Nigeria will always remain poor and backward. Mr. Governor, what has your presidency for years done to your people, apart from raising their poverty level? Igbos are industrious and hardworking, and we continue to soar greater heights without your presidency. And that is it. All we the indigenous people of Biafra want is our own nation, Nigeria. One Nigeria is a scam against humanity, and for your information, short engine, to hell with your presidency and upon the power upon the power remains in the north, but you see they are the capital poverty of mankind. Tell us how you can end Boko Haram bandits, Fulani S-men, kidnappers, IDP camps in your region. Goodluck Jonathan is a case study for the Igbos. So tell us how Nigerians will survive before 2023 when Boko Haram is waging war against Nigeria from the north. Nobody said the areas should not aspire to the presidency. Such double standard. What is the impact and following of IPOP and ESN compared to the havoc and embarrassing killings by bandits and kidnappers and herdsmen across Nigeria? Presidency, El-Rufai, despite my disagreements with you on some of your approach on governmental issues, you have my not totally by telling our Igbo brothers the truth. Which nonsense true? Okay. Well, who cares? Just pray you see the Nigeria come 2023. Okay, you fail to allow democracy prevail and you still fail to let them go their separate ways. What a stone-hearted creatures. If they fail to allow the Southeast produce the next president come 2023, I see greater calamities befalling this nation. I don't know when the so-called elites of Igbos will learn. Just imagine how inferiority and superiority is playing out in your so-called one Nigeria. They are begging for presidency from Fulani, and they have been doing this for how long now and still won't learn. Biafra is the answer. So it is the people that threaten the other ethnic groups that deserve the presidency. Once again, the foolishness of a northern politician displayed for the world to see. Umar Nasser El-Rufai is the pure hypocrisy. If you will not allow them to contest in a free and fair election, then give them their Biafra. Hatayao. I'm not from Igbo, but I grew up in Igbo land. My point here is that I don't think the Igbo people care about presidency. What Igbo are fighting is Biafra. And I don't know why it's just even mixing the whole thing up. The few ones that said they want a presidency, they are not abusing you. The ones that are abusing, they say they don't want your presidency. So what are you talking about? You see the way they deceive themselves. I know, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. What have you brought to the table? All of this problem in your place, you have not even been able to solve it. So do these people, do they really have, do they think